Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's spring officially. Well, actually, is it spring officially? It doesn't really matter. I think it is spring officially because this is the 21st. It's spring officially. I'm so excited. I have a lot of things planned. I have been reading a lot of books lately, and I just finished one last night actually, so I have to go to Barnes& Noble today. I also have been I learned recently about the concept of the free little library, and we have one here in my hometown. That's basically fairy themed, which is so cute, and it's just so on trend for like the Easter time and the springtime. I'm gonna go to this park because my goal, honestly, every time I look up my city, I live in St. Louis, and every time I look up my city on TikTok or people doing vlogs about it, I swear it's like just the most, I don't know how to say this, the most hood Midwest shit ever, right? And I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, all right, St. Louis does have a bad rep for some things, but we have pretty things here too, right? Outside of just me, no, I'm just kidding. But no, like we have pretty stuff here too. We have pretty cafes and we have pretty scenery, we have pretty parks. And so I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this spring and summer, I'm gonna dedicate it to just basically showing like the beauty of my city. So that park, while usually beautiful, is still dead from the fact that it's literally, I think, the first day of spring. So that's fun. Probably should come back in May. I also didn't find the ruins I was looking for because I don't know where they are. But I'm a little disappointed because I wanted flowers. Because my expectations were simply too high for what happened today. So that's okay. That's all right. We're gonna come back another time, maybe in like 2 more months. I've heard that's when all the flowers are at their peak. But now we are going to go to the free little library so that I can drop off some books. Hopefully get a new book though, because I just finished one. And I might also go to Barnes& Noble, maybe, because again, I just finished a book. So, although I do have one on my Kindle that I actually need to read, so maybe that'll actually persuade me to read the one I have on my Kindle. I don't really know. And then I'm gonna get something to eat. Okay, so we got there late, which kind of sucks because I wanted there to be a little bit more light, but I think I was able to at least do what I came to do, which was to deliver the books. I wanted to get some books too, but they didn't really have anything except for these strange little books on, I don't know, the whole thing kind of felt a little bit eerie. I guess the books that they had, they felt eerie and a little bit sad. There was a book about these strange and cool facts that I was like, oh, maybe I'll get that one, but I decided not to. I might have to just rely on Barnes and Noble, or I guess I might actually read the book on my Kindle, which I didn't want to do because it's adult romance and I mostly read teen lit. The thing is that like teen lit has gotten a lot spicier from when I was actually a kid, but the only problem is that like I read a lot of fan fiction, and so adult fiction isn't as spicy as fan fiction, obviously. But I don't know if it's just like not publishable or people really aren't going there or whatever. But the only problem I'm also facing is that I don't like dark romantic. Like I don't like dark romantasy and I don't like dark romance. Because to be completely honest, a lot of that shit is just torture porn with a hot guy in there, you know? Also, I like books that the books that I write kind of subvert the trope of like domination versus submission and all of that. They kind of subvert that trope, where usually the woman is a little bit more dominant and the male is a little bit more like he's sweet, he's kind, he's nice, he's not an asshole, you know, he's not someone you would have found maybe on an episode of Dateline. And I'm working on a project right now where like I can't say much about it, but it's really, really, I'm so excited to start working on this, but I do kind of want to know like what's being published and how far adult romance is going with their sex scenes and stuff like that before I start committing mine to paper. I mean, I'm gonna write it anyway, and honestly I'm gonna work on getting it published anyway, but I do want to at least know like where books are going nowadays. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to rely on the book on my Kindle. That's fine. But right now we're heading to this delicious Italian spot in the hill. If you're not from here, that's like the Italian district or whatever. I love this place. I went like one time, let's say maybe last summer. The chicken parm gives me an entire new personality. Like I swear, the chicken parm is worth every penny.
Water's coming up shortly for you in a moment.
Okay.
Do you want to start off with something to drink?
Just water.
Just the water for you?
Yeah.
All right. A few specials tonight. Appetizers, seafood mushrooms, stuffed with shrimp, scallops, crab meat, to the marinara sauce mixed with breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. Fish of the night for an entree will be a salmon, lightly breaded grilled, served off with sauteed spinach, prepared in a lemon cream caper sauce.
Actually, I might have that. I don't have veal very often. It makes me feel classy. Okay, it is finally Tulip Day. I am beyond excited. This is the day that I literally based this entire vlog off of. And I've been trying to go to this thing for the last 3 weeks. Every time I've wanted to go, something has happened. Either like I can't get out to the farm that day. All on me, my hair is all on me. Anyway, I can't get out to the farm that day, or it's raining that day, or it's like weirdly cold that day. And to be completely honest, actually tomorrow would probably be a much better day for it because it's about to be 80 degrees tomorrow. And if you know me, you know that I absolutely love springtime when it feels kind of close to summer. Anyway, the whole point is that it would actually be better probably tomorrow, but it is going to rain tomorrow. And my hair is not in the straightest state, but it is in a blown out state. And I am not about to let this hair do what it's going to do when the water touches it, okay? Because it already frizzes enough. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to eat my breakfast and I'm going to brush my teeth, do all that other good stuff. And then it is time for tulips. When I tell you I am so excited.
I'm just kind of wandering around. I know I'm buying.
Huh?
I know I'm buying.
That was actually a lot of fun. It was cloudy outside, but I actually kind of liked it. It gave it kind of an almost spooky, like springtime and fall, or like fall and springtime vibe. So I actually kind of enjoyed that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. And because I have some reading I want to get done, like I said, I know that I showed another book that I was reading. I didn't actually finish that book yet because this book that I've been wanting for a while actually came out, and this one's actually really good. This is about two kids whose parents were on this reality TV show like back in the day, and they were in the Final Three Alliance with this other guy who now is hosting the reboot of the show, and he basically invites like all of these past contestants, like kids and family members, to come onto the show, including like his nephew or whatever, who's this completely unscrupulous player. And the two main characters named Sayun and Dean actually get together. It's a really cute, like enemies to lovers type of arc. And I've been waiting a little while for that to actually come out, so I'm going to read that. And then I'm going to move on to The Roommate Arrangement, which is another book that I haven't really been like waiting for anything, but I've heard that one's kind of like enemies to lovers too. But I also have like another like adult romance book, I guess. This one is on Kindle. It's called Enigma, and I think this one's basically just like a widowed heart surgeon and a widower ex-athlete or whatever get together, and I heard this book was absolutely diabolical with its sex scenes, which again, like I said earlier in my vlog, I've actually been trying to find books that were more in the adult erotica genre so that I can kind of see what we're doing in that field. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and read those. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you guys will come back for the next one. As usual, love yourselves and romanticize the world around you.